Hey guys, welcome back to Curiosity Data Analytics. Today I'm going to be going over the latest update of Streamlit 1.44 and show you what new features it has to offer. So let's get started. Alright, so there aren't any groundbreaking new features in this update, but still some interesting new components to cover. So first things first, if you didn't know, Streamlit offered the possibility to create custom themes to alter the look and feel of your app by changing, for instance, the background colors, the text fonts, and so on. So to do so, you just have to create a config.toml file in the same location as your Python file and detailing the specific parameters that you want your app to have. So previously we were a bit limited in terms of things or parameters you could alter. But in this new update, they added a bunch of new parameters to change, namely the choice of your own custom font that you can find online. So right now my Streamlit app is set to the default dark theme. So I have added some component. There's a code chunk, a button, some plots and tables just to let you see what it looks like with the dark default theme. But if I go here in settings and choose app theme and then select the custom theme, it changes to the custom theme that I have created here with the config.toml file. So as you can see, the fonts have changed. I changed the background color and so on. Next on the list is the addition of the st.badge component, which is a text component with a specific style that highlights some text with a color and an icon. So here I created a simple example with three different styles that lets you see how it can be used in different use cases. So it is pretty easy to use. You just have to give it a label, an icon, and a color, and then it displays like this. Next, we have an update on the st.exception component. So this component takes as an input an error object like runtime error or value error and so on. And displays an error message tied to the error object that was input. So in this example, I'm simply displaying a text input for the user to enter a username. So if the username contains a $, well, the app will raise a value error object. So let's try it out. So if I have, I don't know, as a username, Big Boss, so the username is valid, but if I add a $, it is invalid and it raises a value error with the mention that says usernames cannot contain the $, character. Now this component already existed prior to this update, but the cool thing here is that they added two links that redirects the user to either Google or ChatGPT with the said error. So if I click on Ask Google, it opens up a Google tab with the value error with the mention for you to actually Google search the error. Same thing with Ask ChatGPT. It opens up a tab with ChatGPT with your prompt containing the value error, which can be actually kind of useful for some errors. Last item on the list for today is not a Streamlit component per se. So now you have the ability to create the necessary files to run a Streamlit app with a single command prompt. So if you open up a Anaconda prompt, you can only write Streamlit init with a specified path and it's going to create the necessary files for your Streamlit app. So here, if I write Streamlit init with a specified path, it creates two files, one for the Python code and a requirements file. So yeah, that concludes the features that I wanted to show you or showcase to you today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys.